get into Eleanor. She was a bit of a mystery last time I checked her quickly. We requeened her with a mated queen, and then a couple days later I got in to check how the mated queen was doing, and I found some larvae, and there was no way it's been enough time for that mated queen to have larvae. So either we had a virgin queen come back from mating and take up residence between when I last inspected and when we introduced the mated queen, or we've got a lane worker situation. So, see what we've got tonight. Alright, this is pretty much an empty frame, nothing in it, mostly pollen, but nothing going on. I see some pollen in here, not a whole lot. Pretty much all drawn, but a little bit of pollen, otherwise pretty empty. This has got more pollen on this side than the last side, but nothing else really happening here. Lots of open cells. Okay, this is a partially drawn foundation. Couple cells of pollen, otherwise it's empty. This side, pretty much the same. I do see a handful of eggs. I'm not sure they're being taken care of really though, but they are in the bottom of the cell. Population's pretty low here, which would be expected for a queenless hive, or was queenless hive because of the brood break. Partially drawn frame. 98% of the cells are completely empty. Even less drawn frame. Looks like most of the bees are congregated on these last two. Mostly drawn foundation, but it is empty. Couple cells of pollen, but otherwise empty. This frame has brood. Capped brood. I see some larvae. And she is unmarked. You can see her right there. So they hatched their own queen. She went off and got mated and came back in between my last inspection before we put a mated queen in here. And she must have killed the mated queen, because I don't see a marked queen in here. But we did find her. And now I've lost her. But we've got a mated queen. She's laying. There is capped brood. I did see some larvae. I'm gonna get my flashlight out. I think I see quite a few eggs here. Yeah, we've got eggs in these cells. Look a little further up and see what we got here. Eggs, young larvae. Here. Larvae, eggs. Alright, she's brooding up. She definitely needs some resources. She needs some syrup and some collar. And moved into a 10 frame if we can get her there. Okay. Well, let me try and find her again before I slide her back down in the... They say let bees be bees. They figured it out. And I killed another marked mated queen. Where did you go? Did you cross over on me? Ah, there you are. She looks a little small, which I guess would be expected for a fall mated queen. The options were limited. So this is the brood frame. Let's get you towards the middle. You go number 3. Spray these a little bit. get her some pollen and some syrup. And that's it for Eleanor. Mystery solved.